morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Today is definitely a working day. It's the first day of the month, so there's paperwork to be done and shipping to be done. Shipping to be done every day, but paperwork to be done to get the monthly totals in, summarized. That's how I keep track of everything. Good morning, Andrew. Thanks for coming in. I keep track of things daily, and then I summarize things monthly, and then it helps reconcile at the end. And then come tax time, it takes me about 2.5 minutes to get everything ready for tax time at the end of the year. Hey, Mike, thanks for coming in, hanging out today. Trying to find a pin that I sold. There it is. How do you do it, Mike? How do you keep your records? Is it like I said? I was just saying I do mine daily in a spreadsheet, and then I roll everything up into monthly summaries and use Quicken. So I have it in spreadsheet and in Quicken, and I do that on the first of the month for the month prior. But just wondering if you do the same for your bookkeeping. And I have 2 pins that I need to find. Found one. Now I need to find the other one. Same as you, Jamie. Spreadsheets. Yeah. It's you got it, Andrew. I will take care of you. I will take care of you later today. I don't think it's much. A couple small things, right? Okay, no problem. No problem. Oh, so you do a monthly recap as well. That's awesome. Packing, yeah, me too. I was just invoicing for my show last night, and I have a couple things I had to get out, and I was like, oh my goodness, I got to get on live. I think you're right, Andrew. Just pins. Okay. I can see them. I can see your name up there on the shelf. I just don't know exactly what they are. So it surprises me, Mike, and I go back to that people that try to catch up and try to get all of their paperwork done on like January 10th or something. I would go nuts trying to do that. Say, come tax time, I'm ready. I mean, it takes me a long time to do my taxes, but from the business side of things, I am ready in 2 minutes. A couple presses of a button, and it summarizes everything in Quicken and prints out a report. That's how. Okay, those are done. I think I also have we call it a challenge. It's not really a challenge because there's no winning or losing unless you don't do it. But Nikki and I have a motivational keep each other accountable listing challenge, I'll say. So I will be doing some listing today. As soon as I get some of this last minute paperwork done. What's everyone else up to today? What is everyone else up to today? Mike's packing orders. Andrew, what are you doing today? And unfortunately, I've had to send out some emails just seeing if people are still interested in products they bought. Haven't heard from them. I'm with you. Never, ever, ever, ever. I used to be part of a Facebook group that, thousands and thousands of people that would every tax season they would talk about it, and it was just astounding at how people were like, where do I find my reports? I can't. How do I know what I paid for in shipping in February? Man, getting ready to move. Well, no better way to move, Andrew, than for me to send you more stuff, right? That's the. Let me just check what you got. I can check quick here. Andrew. Yeah, you've got some pins and a Snoopy lot, Andrew, which are some pencils and stuff. Snoopy stuff. So light stuff. Who else do we have here? Anybody else? Mike, Andrew? Shows we have more people, but nobody wants to say hi yet this morning. Hey, Mark. Hey, Jody. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna share my screen this morning while I'm listening so that you can see it. We will. Well, that doesn't really help, does it? We'll do it that way. So I'm working on drafts. Here's my eBay Seller Hub. I'm going to work on drafts this morning. And my chat does not want to stay. Wants to bounce around. Lisa D, thanks. I was the third thumbs up. Awesome. So anybody that wouldn't mind, hit the thumbs up button. I'll show you too. You've probably seen in other angles that I use when I'm live, but I use containers like this to store my pins. They're just dollar store pins, but each one holds 188 pins, and I'm about to finish another letter here today, hopefully. So it's exciting. I mean, it's like one of those small goals. You know, you reach a goal. Finishing a letter for me in pins is that small goal that I try to meet. It just shows that I'm making progress. Good morning, Kathy. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Anybody that wants to join, the link is at the top. If anyone wants to come in, I did pin the link to the top. I am listing the pins this morning on eBay because I have to get these done, get them listed, and get them sold. This may sound hey Shanika, thanks for coming in. This is going to sound very ridiculous, but if you don't list them, you can't sell them. And I think it's amazing that some people don't understand that either. Things won't sell. If you're a seller, if you're not a seller, it doesn't really matter. But if you're a seller, people aren't going to come to you looking for it unless you have some sort of specialty product that everyone wants. But I am listening while preparing the car to go peek in some dumpsters. Awesome, Kathy. When can we expect the next video? When do we have a next video from Kathy? So I'm going to do this until I have something to show, and then I will. Awesome, Mike. Yeah, there are people the police and firemen and occupational things, the awards. I worked for IBM for 40-year pin or whatever that employees got back in the day. Sports always sell for me. I cannot sell religious pins, religious type pins, angels and cherubs and stuff. They don't sell for me, and I don't know why. But the police stuff, absolutely. And I wish Susanna was here because I need to talk to her about that pin. Still a great pin that I got from Susanna, but not a not at what we thought it was going to be. I still got a great deal on a whole mess of pins, so I'm not complaining at all from Susanna. I know she would want to know that it's listed, but it was a promotional thing from Sharp. So that's what I'm doing. I'm listing, and I bet you did well with that. Where'd that go? PA State Police hat pin badge. Okay, the badge this morning. Yeah, well, so I do sell some things in lots, but I have decided that pins are my niche, and I like selling them, so I'm willing to part them out. I buy in lots and then part them out and do very well with that. Sometimes I sell them in lots if they've been around for a while, but for the most part, and I price mine. I've talked to Mike about this before. I have one price point for a pin, and I accept offers, but on eBay, I should say 90% of my pins go in at one price. There are some that are, of course, more valuable but if it's $1 or $2 more, they all go in at the same price. It has to jump up almost to double what my base price is before I will change. I will change that. It's just so easy to just list them. Cut myself here. Can't see what I'm doing. Soccer tournament, Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, I will piece them out. Other things, a lot of other things I sell in bulk. Like I sell jewelry in bulk all day long because it's not my favorite thing to sell. I mean, it sells well, but it's not my favorite thing. But pins I piece out. Good morning, Susie. Susie's got a show coming up. She's selling soon. I saw her thumbnail. Forgive me if I don't have the date right. The 3rd or the 4th. Coming up. She's selling some stuff. Go check that out. That's all. Kathy, I didn't see if you put. Oh, you haven't yet. When are we going to have another video from Kathy? When's the next Kathy video coming out? So once I get the pictures up, I will share my screen again so that you can see what I'm working on. Oh, I forgot to do this too. And like I say, I've got a internal challenge with Picky Nicky just to keep us accountable for listing. So it's working well so far. So I have to take pictures of what my inventory was before so that when I add things, I can send I got to get a video out today or tomorrow. Well, yeah, you have an auction preview coming up. You'll have to do that one too, Mike. If anybody wants to see anything, so I do have the craft jewelry lot that I was selling yesterday. It's just under 6 pounds, 5 pounds, 14 ounces, $25. Buy it now for that. I'll go through that if anyone wants to see it. I have more trinket boxes that came in, but right now I'm kind of listing, talking, chatting. Again, if anybody wants to join the chat at the top, the link is there. Come on in. We're definitely working today. If you missed earlier on, I was saying, and Mike was here, and we were talking to Andrew. It's first of the month, so I have all the paperwork to get my monthly summaries up. Invoices are out, so there's a couple as payments come in, there's a couple things I'll have to ship. But other than that, we are moving along here. Mike, do you find on your channel, and I know Kathy has said this, that we've all said that if you create recorded content that people can go back and watch, create videos, your subscribers go up faster than if you only do live content. And I would say 95% of my stuff now is live content. But the I do want to say two things. I forgot two things that I want to bring up, and I'm bringing up every show now because, well, they're three things. They're coming up quickly. This Sunday is Jabberty. We have Nikki and Melanie and Laura on this Sunday, so that'll be fun. We'll have our Jeopardy style show on Sunday at 7:30. Next Saturday, the 10th. Yes, the 10th. Is the first Just Drop It. It's where Robin will be my guest, and we will every item, every lot will be a value. So if we'll say $15 drop, we'll keep showing things until someone in the chat determines that there's $15 in value, and then they'll be sold when the person sells it. So you're going to want to get in before someone else does, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm hoping to have a lot of fun with this, and we've got to start. I'm going to start really pushing it and get things started after Wednesday when my kids go back to school. And I know everyone's going to say, but it's only September. But I want to do a YouTube Secret Santa. We'll set up some parameters in terms of cost and rules and stuff to make sure everyone's safe. But if you want to participate in the Secret Santa, shortly after my kids go back to school, I'll do a live to kind of explain the rules, set up some sort of sign up process, and then we will, if you participate, you'll send a gift to the person that you're given, and then later on in the fall, probably after Thanksgiving, but before Christmas, I'll do a live show where everyone can come on and share what they got. And I think, I thought about doing it it could be any kind of gift, but I think we want to eliminate the gag gifts just because it's the time of the season. Let's give everyone a nice gift. And while the laughs would be funny with the gag gifts, I think we'll do it as more of something you think they would like or could use, or you've heard them say that they like, or something like that. Of course, we'll have some sort of kind of limit on cost so that everyone's kind of playing in the same ball field in terms of what would have to be the output, personal output. But if you're interested in that, keep that in mind. I'll be doing that coming up soon. And the reason I'm starting that in September is because I need to get it organized, give people plenty of time for people to sign up, plenty of time for people to purchase the gift, whether it's on YouTube or somewhere else, ship the gift, and then schedule a live show sometime. So that's coming. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I think it depends on a number of other factors. My main channel is only pre-recorded videos. Not many people watch them. My subscriber growth is slow. My auction channel is only live videos. Well, yeah, because you wear jewelry thongs, Mike. You're the only person I know that wears jewelry thongs. That gets you like 10 subs right there. But for different reasons. Anyway, so that is the plan coming up. See, Kathy thinks that. Kathy knows. That's why it's growing. Hey, Pam. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. We're kind of all over the place today in discussion, Pam. We're talking about end of the month summaries for selling and making sure everybody, not everybody, make sure I have my stuff in order, rolling up August sales and costs and everything, and the Secret Santa that I want to do, and Jabberty. We're kind of all over the place. And Mike's telling us the other reasons that his channel is growing. And I speculated a little bit, but what's going on here? And again, anybody that wants to join, you don't have to be on camera. Just come on and join right in, and we will let you come on. I do have 10 this morning. I'm not really worried about the number of subscribers. I make videos because they're fun for me. I enjoy doing my auctions on Sunday night. And yeah, I wear crazy things sometimes. I agree with you because, of course I want to build a channel. I do this. We don't do this to, I want to grow my channel so that when I do my auctions and my sales, that there's more people, more interested people, more buyers, right? Not that if YouTube decided to pay me, if I got to 1,000 and YouTube started paying me for the ads and monetized and everything, I would cash their checks. But for me, it's just to build a bigger audience so that I can do, I can build the sales part of it. Imagine how much my channel could grow if I wore a jeweled thong to the dumpsters. Right, Kathy, right. Exactly. We'd get you that 100,000 verified mark in no time. The right keywords and a good thumbnail there, Kathy, and I think you'd have it in a weekend. Hey, Barbara. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. I'm doing this whole thing wrong. I don't think so. I don't think so. As we're all sitting here with, 300, 500, 600 subs or whatever. And Kathy's got pushed 60. I don't think you're doing it at 60,000. I don't think you're doing anything wrong there, Kathy. All right, so I'm going to share my screen now because I've actually got a listing going. Well, once I get it there, I will share it. So I started on my phone and then actually list it from the laptop because I find that the listing from the phone causes glitches. Isidore, anything over 30,000 subs is just showing off. Right. She's showing off twice. It's funny. I'm right. Showing off twice. Like I say, so that's why I want to grow my channel, is for the auction part of it, not for not necessarily the monetization, but if that happens, I will gladly take it. I'm a writer and social media terrifies me. Mike, you'd fall in, or some raccoon would jump out at you, get in your beard. Why does social media terrify you? From the privacy perspective, or that's a good. And is it all social media? Is it? I mean, I will fully admit that I don't. There are some, and they're almost. There are some sites that I are newer that I don't get into because I'm a little afraid of what that is, and I've actually seen that some of them show up negatively if you ever go for a job and get a background check. So, Mike, your OnlyFans account is gonna hurt you if you try to go get a government job somewhere. But I think I don't know, the technology part of it. Okay, I get that. I think some of the if people wanted to know where I am, they can find me whether I'm on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. So we just take steps to protect ourselves as a family, and kind of hope for the best. I know that's probably not the best approach to some people, but um, again, I keep saying this. If anyone wants to come up, 1 and an 8, fine. And I'll show here. I asked my daughter before I came downstairs. So there's a certain bread that I can eat. It's because of my allergies. It comes in a box, and it's a company that makes it with the type of flours that I can have. And I said, Abby, would you make me some bread today? And she says, I have to be. She asked her grandmother, my mother is taking her for a haircut today at noon. She's like, I have to be at grandma's at noon for my haircut, which is right next door. And the bread takes like 20 minutes. So we'll see if she does it or not, or if it's right, Kathy. There are a lot of cuckoos out there. That is true. And the extra security cameras, that's not a bad idea either. We did something similar when all this started, and it was right around the same time. We live in a pretty suburban neighborhood, and there were multiple. I think they were teenagers breaking into cars and stuff, but so we did something similar. And the cuckoos out there, boy, and I'll mention it. I was in. Cody mentioned it yesterday on her live, and I was in the chat when it was happening to Kim Adopted Retrospects. There's somebody going around sending nasty messages and stuff, and that's just no time for any of that. So I feel bad for Kim because they really got to her, and she was trying to conduct an auction and be a host, and somebody got to her. And they've been around this community for a while. They have different names and stuff, but it was unfortunate that they were getting to her like that. That's part of the game. Some of it's dealing with the cuckoos, right? And I'm almost got this draft here so that I can share my screen and show you how I finish it up. Just hey Jim, thanks for coming in. I got your message. I will take care of you after. I have a couple more invoices to send out, Jim, and I will take care of that after the show this morning, and after I make sure my kids are all safe upstairs, which I'm sure they are. But I will walk through. Almost there. I will walk through how I finalize a listing, just if anyone cares and wants to see. Or okay. So let's do this. I grabbed that language from my shipping language. I put at the end of all of my listings. That's just wrong, Kathy. I mean, I'm sorry I'm sorry you have to go through that, because that's ridiculous. Can a girl just dive in a dumpster in peace? Yeah, I don't like hearing stories like that, because that sort of stuff bothers me. All right, so here we are. We're listing. This is a soccer tournament pin. 2010 President's Day tournament. In my pins category, pretty simple in the specifics for pins. Only a couple. It's used. I put in language about my shipping in all of them. Tell them that they have options. I do offer options. Helps if you spell things right. Oops. So I do add options. I do offers on everything. I accept offers. Usually, I do free shipping on everything. First class free shipping on the pins. I add priority for a flat rate, and I also add overnight for a flat rate. Or express, I should say. Now I can't find it. Flat rate envelope. Buyer pays that. I do both the global shipping program and calculated shipping for international first class. I don't charge a handling time. I do 1 business day turnaround, and I promote everything at the minimum of 2%. I do free returns up to 60 days on domestic orders and require immediate payment if it's buy it now. And that is how, so I do all 90% of that. I start on my phone, and then I finish it on the computer. And I come over here to my spreadsheet. Track it by number on my spreadsheet. And then go from there. So I double track things. I double track. I keep, this is handwritten paper. It has all of the numbers on it. I keep that in the little in the tote that I showed, and then I keep a spreadsheet. And about every 3 months I go through and reconcile, or every month I reconcile a letter, a single letter, a single tote. I pick one, kind of go in order, and then every 3 months I do everything, reconcile the spreadsheet versus the paper sheets, and make sure that everything's still there. Hey Ella, thanks for coming in. Congratulations, Ella. She just got to 1,000 not too long ago, which is awesome. So we'll go back to this since I don't have anything to show right now. I'm a very high alert now when I go out. I got a new canister of pepper spray. Right, the stabby cats. Just don't hurt yourself. I think I would hurt my hand more than I would hurt somebody else with a stabby cat, but not a bad idea at all. All right, so the last one for this letter. Try to find something. We're going to do the Vermont Moose is the last one, and I'll show everybody once I get it up again. I don't think JJ's on today, but I haven't. I think next week he said he was going to do Tuesday, Thursday, and no Monday show. So we can stick around if people are still interested in chatting. If not, we'll end it, but that's fine. Did you get the stabby cats, Kathy? Did you get any of those? Stabby. I can't believe we're calling it stabby cats, but surprised. I have not seen Bonnie in the mornings very much lately. I know she might have the boys. There's Susanna. I was just saying, Susanna, and I haven't seen Susanna or Bonnie. Come on up if you want, Susanna. We are listening. I can talk about that Mets pin a little bit, Susanna. I was mentioned that earlier. And there's Bonnie. Good morning. All I have to do is say it. I don't know if it's good or bad that these are marked and I can't read them. So here's an example of I just looked something up on eBay, and it's a pin. It's a Vermont Moose pin, and it's signed Mark Elliott Schwab, um, which is a pewter. Uh, the exact one isn't here, but he seems to do a lot of moose, different states, and they're all over the place. 17, 9, 13, 10. So they're all over the place for sale. That's why I just do one one set price. It makes it so much easier. Um, and then when people come to my store, they know what to expect too. So but this will be the last one in this letter. Patriots have me blowing up the footballs. That's why I'm busy. Only partially though, right? Only why? Blowing up the footballs. Yeah, only partial. All those T-shirts you had last night. All those bad teams you had, Susanna. Here she is. There she is.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How's everyone?
Good. Look at you outside. I've never seen you outside.
I'm waiting for my sister. I'm going shopping with her. And she's taking a long time.
That was rocking. That was a rocking lot last night, Susanna. Oh, stop it, Cody.
Yeah.
All those New England teams like that.
I know. And you know what? The smart one out of the bunch was George.
Yeah, he bought them.
He bought them. I'm
Must have
telling
needed.
you, there was what, 11 t-shirts for $20. Seriously, that was an awesome lot.
It was for the price. You're right.
Yeah.
The anywhere you can get shirts like that for that price is great.
Hmm.
I just pick on the teams because
Oh, I know.
I don't like any of those teams.
And I was giving it. But you
You
did.
were.
It's like, you talk about sports with some people, not everyone, but sports, it's a religion and politics. It
Right.
rubs people the wrong way. And of course, I'm a diehard fan, but I would never put anyone else's team down. And I don't expect anybody to put my team down.
Oh, you know, so the Red Sox have just always been I mean, long before, Red Sox started having winning seasons, long before that. That's just a rival. And I'll tell you, as a Bills fan,
Hmm.
so many years, it's finally starting to turn around a little bit, but so many years of those two games with the Patriots of just getting blown out.
Yeah,
They take their toll.
they do. They do. You know, it's not our fault that we're so amazing that, everyone just hates us.
Yeah, and that's just like Miami. As a Buffalo Bills fan, you're not allowed to be a Dolphins fan either, just because of all those years of playing the Dolphins?
I'm going to tell you, if I'm not rooting for the Patriots, honestly, I'm rooting for the Dodgers. If I'm not rooting for the Red Sox, I'm rooting for the. That's me.
Did you were cutting it out? Would you say you would root for the Yankees if you weren't rooting for the Red Sox?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you?
100% I do. Yeah, absolutely. If both of them, let's say the Yankees made it, I would be 100% on Yankees bandwagon. I would be absolutely rooting for them. If Red Sox and Yankees are playing together, of course I'm going to root for the Red Sox. But if they're not, I always want either the Red Sox or the Yankees to win. 100%. Oh, here's my sister.
Okay. You gonna stay on, or you gonna?
Oh no. Wait, you guys want to see my sister? Say hi to
Yeah.
my sister. All right. Mary Jo, you're on YouTube. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
That's Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Good
And everybody.
morning.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Have a great day, Susanna. Thanks for coming on.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, she can't root for him if Tina's in the room. That's right. Good morning, Beverly. Good to see you. Hi, his sister. Go Pack, go. Nope. You know what's funny with that, with the sports teams, like, so American League, National League, and baseball. If it's not my team, and if I'm a Yankees fan, if it's not the Yankees that are playing, but there's an American League and a National League team, I always root for the American League team, unless it's the Red Sox. And I don't know why that is. Same thing in football. I'm a Bills fan, so I always, if there's an AFC team, I'll root for the AFC team, except for the Patriots, and not the NFC team. I don't know why that is. I don't know the psychology behind that, but I don't know. That's the Beverly says she'll watch for it. What are we watching for? Beverly, your package is going out Friday. Awesome. Go ahead, Lisa. No one's stopping you. No one's stopping you. Go right on out and go shop. You are one of the 5 I'm able to make labels for. Before my mom had to leave early yesterday. Wednesday. Auction next Thursday. Cody's having an auction. Is that the one with Susanna, or when is that one, Cody? When are you on with Susanna? We went quiet again. YouTube looks like it froze. Next Thursday. There it is. Okay. And again, while we have people here, if anybody isn't, I have one email so far from someone, but we'll be doing the Just Drop It. And I'm going to show this. Don't go away. I'm just going to show the video again. It's like 50 seconds. Don't go away. The Just Drop It show, which starts Saturday the 10th, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Every lot will be, we'll just keep putting stuff on the table until someone in the chat determines the value is there for whatever price we set. I'm going to show the video again, but don't go away. We're not done.
Drop it.
so that's the video for the Drop It show. Robin and I will be starting it next Saturday, the 10th. I do have one email so far from someone that would be interested in joining as a feature guest. Again, the only requirements are we agree on a date and time, and you're willing to sell in that format where you just keep adding until the chat determines the value. So if anybody's interested, let me know, because when you sell like that, it is much easier to have someone else there, just to kind of clean up and get reorganized in between. Yeah, of course, Robin did that. She does all of my professional artwork. But that's the 10th. We looking forward to that. I do that a lot in my regular auctions, the brooch drop or the pendant drop, and we will do that the entire show. So the entire show will be that in that format. She is amazing. She is amazing, and if you haven't, she's doing a lot of work with Storage Pirate, and if I have that name wrong, but she's editing the editing stuff that she's doing there is just amazing. You should go check those videos out too. Those are being edited by Robin. So yeah, I am, and she says she does it all from her phone, or a lot of it from her phone, which is just amazing to be able to view everything like that. And Storage Auction Pirate, yes, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Cody. I'm trying to get this last one in the this is the last pin for that letter. Let me go through my stuff and see if I have things to do it with. Yeah, it's not that format is not for everybody, and it's also you have to be willing to you have to be willing to keep going until someone buys. Eventually you can stop. I mean, if it starts getting ridiculous, I think we would just pass the lot. But I think you got to be willing to do it, and you have to have the volume of stuff to do it for a while. And it's not something you want to do with pieces that are really valuable, because unless you want to just sell one piece, which is fine too. We'll do a drop. But it may end up going to 2 or 3 pieces before you get that value. That's the psychology of it that I love. So that is the psychology of that format that I love. The auction piece, the chat, the buyers being able to determine value, who thinks something has the value before someone else. All of that stuff intrigues me, and I don't know why. I just it adds a little excitement, a little unknown, a little more competition to it. So, but being on the buyer side, the anxiety is actually saying, see, that's the, because you see something you like, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to wait a few more. I'll wait till they drop a few more, and then someone comes in and takes it before you do, and you're like, oh man, that is the. That is the. Do you all know Beautiful Blingy Deb? Beautiful Blingy Deb. Is that the YouTube name? If that's the case, I'm not familiar with Deb. Beautiful Blingy Deb. Actually, that does sound. Hey, Steph. It does sound familiar. Why do you say that, Beverly? Why? There's more to that, Beverly. What's going on? Yes, she is in a lot of chats, but hasn't been able to buy for a while. That happens. That definitely happens. I know her. It's really easy, just like anything. Buying on YouTube, going to a live auction, it's just like anything to do a little too much. I get that. All right, we are done. That letter is complete. As soon as I bring it up and I just lost the chat. What happened to it? Foo-foo girly makeup. Right, Cody? That's right. It's done. It's done. Well, that's nice and nice Nightmare Treasures. Um, and this YouTube community is very generous. I think you need to be careful in where and how much so that it doesn't, what's going on here, cause a problem. But there's the Vermont Moose. Tell your husband to wait until the show is over. I think she does have a channel, Pamela. I think that's the name of it, Blingy. He was needy too. Well, there we go. I just finished a letter. Like I say, that minor milestone in the in my reselling world. So we're all needy. We are all needy. We all have our own needs. I don't need anyone to scratch my belly, but I'm needy. Let's see here. All right, everybody. I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish today. I finished that letter, the tote, the next letter, so I can start the new one. Again, if you are interested in participating as a seller in Just Drop It, email me. Glad to have anyone on. Again, you just have to be willing to sell in that format the entire show. And you can drop your link, sure. You can drop links however you want, Cody. This isn't an auction. Go right ahead. There it is. There's the link to Every Day I'm Hustling's fundraising auction. Awesome. I will. Right now, my daughter Abby and I are scheduled to be sourcing tomorrow, so I don't know, and it all depends on how we feel when we wake up in the morning. But if we are, there will not be a Treasures to Die For show tomorrow. We'll be back on for Jabberty on Sunday, and we'll see everybody in the chats. Don't forget to hit the notification button for Jabberty. I'm trying to build that up, really trying to get that built up so that we get a huge audience and more people that want to participate. I have a list now of people that have emailed me that want to be on future shows, and I'll get them on as we go forward. We will have the giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway in between, and we'll give away a spot for the October show. Oh boy. Yeah, so go check that out if you can. 37 years old, that's way too young. But with that, I hope everyone has a great day. We will see everybody in the chats, and stay safe. We'll talk to everybody soon. Take care. Bye.